Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more The Originals. We're at season 5 episode 8 and this one is titled The Kindness of Strangers. Let's just get into it.
In New Orleans, bodies cannot be buried. Instead, in boxes above the ground, the dead cluster together. Bloodlines rot, entangled. The houses are that way too. Layer upon layer of peeling paint. These are the tombs of the living. We are forced to struggle with those we love.
Every last exit is sealed. If you're thinking about jumping, don't. I already tried it.
Almost I was intent on retrieving your memories.
He failed. I still remember absolutely nothing, and Antoinette is dying.
Is she? Right, yes, I'd forgotten. It's called a chambre de chasse. It's a magical mental prison designed to resemble our home. But don't worry, there's always a way out, a game or a riddle.
How do we solve this riddle?
We don't do anything. We're square, you and I. You got Hayley killed, and Antoinette will die because of me. I would hate to upset that delicate balance, so I'm going to find my way out, and you're on your own. Who's there? Show yourself.
Oh, Nick. Always so dramatic.
Rebecca.
Oh, bloody hell. My least favorite recurring nightmare.
I would think, of course, the culprit may be closer to home. A witch who knows the compound well.
Vincent.
On the bright side, he never harmed Hope. All of our bodies? He isn't here, is he?
He is. I think he might have just found a way out of here. This wasn't here before. What is it?
It's representational magic. I expect their keys, one for each of us, hidden somewhere meaningful, somewhere connected to who we are.
And for those of us who don't remember who we are?
I'll give Antoinette your regards.
Door won't open unless all 5
Such a
locks
little
are
shit.
released.
This is your family's house. What the hell happened
The
here?
battle, obviously. They lost, I won. The world is right again. Why don't you find a bedroom? My heir belongs here. What you want is of no consequence.
Klaus, I can be your hostage, or we can try and be better than that. For our child, we can try and make her feel safe.
I'll have someone clean this up. Why don't you take Cole's room? It has a fireplace.
Klaus, I want to believe in you. Don't let us down.
Marcel?
Marcel.
Damn it! I gotta go now. Hope is responsible for all of this.
She's gathering up all of you to take back the power that's been split up inside of you.
She can't do that. It'll destroy her. That was the whole point.
What's my relationship like with your daughter?
The irony of you expressing an interest in family.
Listen, I got nothing to go on here. You help me, we all get out of here.
She needs a name, Hayley.
Zoe. Caitlin. Catherine.
God, no.
I was gonna say, God, no.
You know, when Elijah thought you were dead, he said we'd lost our family's only hope.
Hope.
we're seeing these sweet little moments between.
You gave her her name.
4 more keys to go.
Good job, Cole.
Why would your
He
book of
looks-
plays be in the music room?
You look so well.
Kids are messy?
Yeah, but this room doesn't even exist anymore. There was a storm, everything was damaged. That was at least a century ago. Hope's never even seen this room.
The music room. Oh, I brought you there during a 1914 Christmas party. And we drank. Marcel played Carols of the Bells. Niklas stabbed me in the heart. You remember.
Cole.
Freya, what have you done?
I have sacrificed everything for you, for Hope. I understand that you are trying to protect her, but that is not what she needs right now. We have to let her make her own choices.
She's a child.
Her childhood ended 3 days ago when she lost her mother.
You have to stop her.
No.
You're probably.
Who knew that an 11-year-old's birthday party could be so exhausting?
You've done a fine job with her, and I trust you'll continue to do as such.
Since when do Michelsons bail on each other?
You're not a Michelson. You've escaped us, Hayley. For God's sake, take the win.
I'm not giving up on you, Klaus.
Well, I guess if I were you, I wouldn't want to remember either.
And what are you suggesting here, Marcellus?
Marcellus. I guess something in your memory is working after all.
Pretending not to remember, or he remembers
What are you burning?
like, some little things.
Ancient history. You've been lying to us all day. You remember everything. Nothing. Oh, I know I was born in a bus stop 7 years ago. Lie.
Consider the possibility that perhaps you don't even want me back. I mean, it seems to me that I make you all incredibly miserable. We all make each other miserable.
But through it all, we are family, and we made a vow.
That's our thing.
Always and forever.
I made another vow. I tried to open the door. The handle was on fire. It was a searing heat. I mean, I've been in broad daylight without my ring, and I've never, ever experienced any heat like it.
So you know how it feels to have your flesh melt from your bones, to have your insides turn to lava, because that pain is the last thing Hayley knew. No swifter painless death for her, just raw fire.
You sure that my feelings weren't simply the product of my ridiculous crusade to try and save you? Any excuse whatsoever just to maintain that pathetic entanglement.
I've always and forever. Elijah was always there for me, swooping in when my rage got the better of me, setting me on a path to redemption. For 1,000 years he made me need him. My brother was my greatest ally. He was the only one who could give me a chance of being worthy of hope. And he was my best friend. You killed him. And I hate you for that.
Rebecca, Elijah's key, I got it.
How did you find it?
Well, Cole's key was in As You Like It. Act 1, Scene 3. Now go we in content to liberty, not banishment. Hope knows you can't stay. She's setting you free. After you ripped my heart out, all you represent to me is death. After what happened to Hayley, Hope sees you the same way. Your key was in a coffin. In the dungeon.
The door.
We're gonna do it together.
This is Hope's revenge. Imprison me until I reclaim all of my memories, forcing me to accept accountability for all of this.
Can't just leave him here.
He can find his own way out.
We made a vow.
I made a vow to my brother. That's just the man who got Hope's mother killed.
I thought the same thing about you once. Do you remember our mother? Before all of the turmoil, because I do. But we are also capable of forgiveness.
We'll be right behind you. Both of us. You killed my brother when you let Hayley die. Because despite what you might think, you did love her. Not because of some family obsession, because of her. Because she believed in something better for all of us. Because she fought for it when we couldn't. I don't know who you'll be on the other side of that door, but I know that you can't open it alone. You need me.
I'm cursed and I'm angry. I don't want you to promise to be by my side while I fester. Because I love you, Marcel. That's why I won't let my sadness destroy you.
Elijah.
Forgive me.
You should be proud of her. Your 15-year-old just saved an entire city, and no one will know to thank her for it.
I said,
Hollow.
I need the room.
Making sure they weren't burned. Oh. Putting this suit back on. Or Elijah. I can't even imagine what he's going through right now. Just when he woke up and had his memories, the way he was crying and screaming, and it's just like, ugh. He must be hurting so bad. And blaming himself, like the part that he played in Hayley's death, must be awful being in his head right now. So, you know, the way Klaus last episode, he was saying that him kind of like rejecting Elijah's deal, you know, him saying, if you cure Antoinette, I'll get my memories back. Well, Klaus rejecting the offer, he was trying to protect him from that like huge pain, huge guilt that he would feel. So, you know, makes sense because he, despite everything, Klaus knows that Elijah with his memories, the Elijah that we know and love, he would never, you know, done anything to get Hayley or any of his siblings hurt or in danger. So, you know, even though Klaus was rightfully mad and upset, and just because to think of like Hayley's last moments is like awful. So that makes him mad, you know, because she shouldn't have been going. She shouldn't have went through that. She shouldn't have died. She should still be here. Bring her back. But anyways, this episode we had Rebecca and Cole coming back. I always enjoy when they're all together, and this was another case of like them being trapped somewhere and having to find the way out. I love those episodes. I think they're always super interesting, and I always get like sucked in and like very focused on what's happening. So that was another case of that today, and I'm really happy with this episode. We didn't see Hope, but we knew that she was working her magic on the outside of this like prison, psychic prison. So she succeeded, and I'm not sure if I understood where she was putting the hollow. You know, I just know that now it's not inside of them, but I think they said like she's gonna take back the power. So is it inside of her? Like, is she really in danger right now? But anyways, that's super impressive. I did not doubt her for a second. So I'm happy that now they'll be able to all be in the same place. Well, I say all, but I mean if they wish it. But mostly just like Hope, Klaus, just like father and daughter, who should be able to be in the same room, especially after losing a parent. So, you know, I think next episode will be dealing a lot with Elijah trying to make things better, or at least with Hope, and trying to explain and apologize. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah, that's really good. Oh my god, this season is amazing. It really is. So that was season 5, episode no, not 9, episode 8, The Kindness of Strangers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.